So unless this freak me out Facebook login situation has rectified itself over the last several hours, I'm going to take a picture of this person's Facebook page that I was able to log on to through no fault of my own. It's very disturbing. Very disturbing. As far as I'm concerned, no site, be it YouTube, Twitter, whatever, should have autofill with somebody's email and password. Even your own. As far as I'm concerned, no site should have autofill. Like Facebook shouldn't have autofill of even my email, Facebook email, login, password, and email, let alone a stranger's. This is a serious glitch. This is fucked up, okay? You understand? This isn't a joke. I'm not some technical mastermind playing a hoax or a joke. I have no idea about this shit. It freaks me out. And the thing is, it shouldn't happen, period. I mean, it shouldn't, I just don't get it. It shouldn't happen. There shouldn't be autofill of even my personal Facebook email logon and password, okay? Yet, I totally shut down my entire PC yesterday. Which was actually today, because I stayed up all night because I was freaked out. I was all ready to go to bed. And then I discovered this, and I had to at least make some people aware of it. But the solution is not, oh, shut down your Facebook. If we want that solution for things that get fucked up with these conglomerates, these mega whatever, they can do whatever they want. There can be any glitch you want. There can be the privacy breach, but our solution, they're allowed to just say shut down your Facebook. That's bullshit. So many people in Congress and whatever, you're worried about a breach of privacy with that happened at least with advertisers, but this person, I was able to log on to his personal Facebook via my personal PC. His Facebook email suddenly showing up in as an alternative. And for the hell of it, I put it in the box, the login box. But I was in shock to see the autofill of his password and me able to log on to his Facebook. So shocked that I went to his news feed and as him, wrote to him and also wrote to him for my personal email. Because his Facebook login is an email address, so I wrote to him via my personal email. But you have to understand, if I was so inclined, I could fuck around with his Facebook. I could write shit to family and friends, and I briefly glanced. I was in shock that I was able to do it. I could write things. I know who they are. I could go on their Facebook page. I mean, not log into it, but I could go to it via his Facebook page. All I have to do is click on the name. So I thought about doing that. I'm like, should I click on his mom's name? No, wait a minute. Did I click on his... no, I thought about, should I send a personal message to his mom? This is fucked up. So let's see if it went away. Let's get our fingers crossed. It went away. I'm not counting on it. I shut my PC down last night completely. Shut it down. No, I'm not talking about restart. I'm talking shut it down completely like it is right now. Alright? The only thing I didn't do last night was unplug my cable modem. The only thing I didn't do, I shut the entire PC down. Let's see if this situation has fixed itself. Because you have to understand, if it hasn't fixed itself, it's an ongoing problem. And with 2 billion plus Facebook users around the world, I watched that thing the other day. I was riveted. I watched it because it was the middle of the afternoon. I had nothing, not like there's anything else on. It wasn't on every channel. It was on NACCSIBLE, which I flipped to because usually that will have news all day long, whereas, say, Channel 5 has soap operas, and Channel 4 and 7 probably have soap operas. I don't know, but anyway, on NACCSIBLE, this thing was on 4 hours. Apparently, it went on over 5 hours, and I watched at least a good 3-something of it. In the end, I also thought, yeah, if this is an excuse for the government to step in and regulate shit like this, that's a gateway to whatever, I don't feel like we could trust them either, so. But I wasn't freaked out at all by the Cambridge Analytica thing, because that's the price you pay for being on these sites. I'm not surprised at all. I'm sure neither was Joe. But if I am able to, if on my personal PC I'm able to log on to somebody else's Facebook page, because Facebook handed me their email and password on a silver platter on my own personal computer, that's freaking me out. That's freaking me out. You cannot imagine. I was already freaked out. I swear to you, my mom's TV was shutting off all day yesterday. When it first shut off, I was cooking for her. And I'm like, did you shut the TV off? She's like, no, it did it itself. I'm like, how did it do it itself? She's like, look, it's over on the TV. I don't have the clicker. I'm like, all right. I turned it back on. Then I went back to my business of cooking and cleaning and doing the dishes and whatnot. And it shut off again. I'm like, Mom, this is weird. She's like, I know. I'm like, what's happening? Is it me? Is your clicker so sensitive that I'm not stomping around, I'm not dancing? It can't be that. So instead of having the clicker right by the TV, I did what anybody would do in this situation. What else was supposed to do? I took the clicker and I moved it far, far away from the TV. I moved it way over, like from the TV over onto the kitchen table. It still shut off a few times after that. I'm like, Mom, why is your TV shutting off? Of course my mom's going to be but she's like, I don't know. So I assumed it would continue to happen after I vacated the premises. I called my mom hours later. So did your TV continue shutting off after I left? She's like, nope, didn't shut off once. Like, what the fuck? What do you mean it didn't shut off? I mean, Mom, are you sure? Did you have the TV on? She's like, yeah, it didn't shut off. Then why was it shutting off while I was there? It did it like 5 times. Did it 5 times in a short amount of time too, because we didn't watch TV the entire time. I got tired of the silence. I couldn't find the things she needed. Insurance cards, which means they're probably here somewhere, I would imagine. Okay. I bought her a crib from Walmart. I don't know how to put that kind of shit together. It's a joke. It's probably not, I don't know how. I want a totally put together thing, and everything comes, you have to assemble it. But she wanted it, and I have a feeling it's not going to be big enough for what she wants anyway. And it's her money. Right? She wants me to order her shit, a squat machine, and this aloe something or other, right? But she doesn't know what it is, and she thinks I'm just a magician. And Mom, do you know how many machines, exercises that if you can't tell me what it is, but I wrote it down and I lost it. It's a squat. It's called. No, it's not. No, it's not, Mom. I can't order you stuff if I don't know what it is. I'm not omniscient. If I were omniscient, I would know why your fucking TV was shut off about 5 times in space of like an hour and a half. Just kept shutting off. We weren't touching the clicker. I moved it far away from the TV in case vibrations were somehow shutting it off. And it continued to shut off. It didn't shut off once, and then it was once would be like, alright, some weird glitch. We need to call Comcast. It shut off 5 times. It kept shutting off, even when I didn't do anything. I didn't move the clicker like all the way in another room, far, far away, but I moved it in the same. And if it's a glitch with vibrations or something, wouldn't it have continued after I'd left? After I'd left my mom's apartment? I don't know. I don't like it there anyway. Told you, fucking heat. Unless you open the windows, the heat on off has the house apartment in plus 70 degrees. Time I was there, it was like up to 80. Gotta open the window. I can't stand it. I'm sweltering. It's freezing outside and I'm sweltering in your apartment, Mom. Can't take it. She doesn't have to, when she comes here though, she doesn't like that you have to wait for the, and it's always been that way with the old hot water heater, the new hot water heater. Hot water doesn't come out instantly, you have to wait for it to heat up. You have to wait, you turn on the hot, it takes a while, a little bit. But if you're trying to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, you don't want to wash your hands, you don't want to wait. You don't want to wait for it to turn to hot. At her place, I said, at your place, does it come out hot? It does. It comes out instantly hot at her place, which makes sense because her place is an oven with the heat off. I've told you that months ago, didn't I? I most certainly did. Maybe he got my message and just shut his Facebook down. We'll find out, right? I'll let you know. Like I said yesterday, earlier today, Melvin misunderstood. He thought that somebody was doing it to me, or was able to do it to me, but it's the other way around. It's very disturbing. It makes no sense. You understand, the Cambridge Analytica thing makes perfect sense. Zuckerberg was so smooth. I watched him for hours, and he's just like, oh, well, we made a mistake, and it won't happen again. Like, yeah, sure. We're going to put stuff into place, and I guess in the retrospect, I was too trusting, but at least that happened naturally. People took quizzes and stuff on their Facebook page, and that gave that Cambridge Analytica, but also it's given other apps, access to all your info, but it also gives you access to all the info of your friends and family, and but at least that makes sense. Someone else's Facebook email and password, that's violation of, that's just icky. Okay? I'm a total stranger able to get to the personal shit of this person's Facebook page that he may have not available publicly, that's just private. I can go into his personal messages. You understand? I didn't do it, but I could. If me and this guy are linked somehow by a tremendous Facebook glitch, I just can't imagine. Common sense tells me it can't just be happening to me if they're over. It's just no way. Logistics, it's no way. That just the law of averages, whatever. It cannot. If there's 2 billion Facebook users worldwide, this weird shit cannot be happening to just me. So maybe it will be the next thing to come out, the next scandal, the next, major heat to fall on Facebook. Like, the fuck? Is your shit going haywire? You're autofilling a stranger's email and password into my Facebook on my personal home computer. You have to understand, that's freaky. Because there could be 5 people in the house using the same computer. This is me bringing up Facebook on, say, Internet Explorer or Firefox or Chrome. Those are the ones I know of. Okay? So you're not, until I log on, you're not even supposed to know it's me, but how do you know it's me by my IP address, right? And you're autofilling a stranger's email and password into my Facebook that I haven't logged on to, mind you. Okay? I even shut it all down and it still popped up. His email and password autofilled into my login boxes on my Facebook page. Even after I shut everything down, logged out of Facebook, shut my whole PC down. That glitch is happening on a deep level then, because it must have to do with my IP address. Okay? Because if it didn't, then until I log on to Facebook, you don't know I've pulled up Facebook on my computer. When I first saw the name of a stranger, because basically I went on Facebook and I clicked on the box, but I didn't write anything, and underneath it put him. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And then I'm like, oh my god, is that someone hacking me? Why is this email address showing up? I ignored it. I did my own email and password, did what I wanted to do on Facebook, which was to link a story about that poor kid who died that horrible death by his folding car seat. That's a Final Destination type death. That's just... And then I logged out completely, and then I tried going on again, and I saw that name again, and me being how I am, for the hell of it, because it said, instead of saying, like, say I'm my email address, instead of, when I went up into the login box, instead of, it's like where our computers are linked. That's scary shit. It typed in, it said, when I went into the login box, do you want to use the password for this person? But I thought if I punched, I swear to you, you know that I did, I thought if I put this name, this person's email address into my login box, it will wait, just like YouTube or Twitter or Flickr or whatever. If I type someone else's email address, let's say I type Joe's address into email address into my YouTube account, okay, it's going to wait for the password, it's not going to automatically, you know what I mean? So I did it, and I thought that would be the end of it. I'm like, all right, I don't like this thing where I don't know who this person is. I'm going to email him and let him know that I have his email address because Facebook, but then lo and behold, I put the email address into my FaceTime login box, and it auto-filled something. I was really freaking out, so I hit login, and it let me go onto his personal Facebook. Again, that's such a violation of privacy. I can find anything he has private, okay? He could have photos that are private. He could have personal messages that he wouldn't want anyone in the world to see, and I could access them if I wanted to. If it's happening between me and this guy, and there are over 2 billion Facebook users worldwide, you can't tell me it hasn't happened to somebody else. The law of averages says it has to have happened to someone else. It cannot just be, this is, oh my God, it's so weird. Even if it fixes itself, it's weird. I'm going to take a photo with my camera. If I'm going to take a photo of the page before I get onto his Facebook, where it proves it. It proves it. It autofills. Maybe I'll even talk to the police. I doubt it. I doubt I'll talk to the police. I know I can't. I just was kind of joking with the guy. Maybe we could sue Facebook. We can't sue Facebook over something like this. But if it started happening to everybody, if everyone's in, that's like, can you imagine? If I'm the first to notice it, but it starts happening to everybody worldwide, and it winds up being, then we could have a class action lawsuit against Facebook probably. So you can't personally sue, but you can maybe have a class action together. If I'm not an isolated incident, me and Barry. Some glitch allows me to log on to a stranger's Facebook page. I'm not breaking any laws if I log on to his Facebook page. You know what I mean? Not my fault. It's a huge fucking privacy issue glitch with Facebook. And the fact that it's happening on the heels of this Cambridge Analytica thing is really freaking me out. And if you use Facebook, it should freak you out as well. I'm going to take a picture, prove it, if it's still doing it. Maybe it fixed itself in the last several hours, but I fucking highly doubt it. Maybe somebody let Facebook know and it fixed itself fast, but it doesn't change the fact that it happened. And me and this guy, we know it happened, even if we can't prove it, even if it's fixed itself, we know it happened. I can't prove I'm telling the truth. I can prove I'm telling the truth if I take a picture, though. So, without further ado, oh my Lou, I love you. You do a poop in the shoe. I love you, poop. Let me look at the ears. Why is this ear so perfect and this ear is not? Let me see. Is it clear? No, let me look. Look, see if it's cleared up a little. Oh yeah, that stuff does the trick. That nice natural stuff that Petco around here, where I go, uses. I've been using it. Mama's been using it. Oh, it's clearing up. Oh, it's way clearer. Yes. Isn't that good? It works. It takes a long time. You have to do it every day, but it's working. Working, pug dog. Get down. He thinks if he jumps in my lap, I'm going to give him food. Which I'm talking about above and beyond his dog food. He already got his dog food today, of course. Get over here. He and I slept from the morning until the late afternoon. It's not that late afternoon, but you know what I mean. I would have liked to have slept like 10 hours, but that wasn't in the cards for me. I don't tend to sleep a long time when I go to bed in the early morning. which I try not to do too often. I've been going to bed early. I've been good, but come on, any of you would be freaked out by this. Let's see if Austin's freaked out. Let's see if he's as freaked out as I am. I want to know if we're linked. I want to know if he has access to my Facebook page. That's what I want to know. If we're somehow linked, if Facebook somehow interchanged our IP address or some such shit. Because again, if it's autofilling, it's not even supposed to know I've opened up Facebook on my browser, right? Until I've actually put my email and password in, right? No. It's going by my fucking IP address. So maybe this guy and I are linked. This is fucked up. This is fucked up. Fucked up. Fucked up. Fucked up. Fucked up. This is freaky. This is, you know, just when you think things won't happen, things happen. Would I have ever imagined, or any of you would have imagined this could happen in a million years? On a site. Yes, it's a free site. Free sites we use, but that doesn't mean things like this can happen where glitches take place where a total stranger is able to access, i.e. me, able to access a total stranger's Facebook page, log in, I could fuck around with it, I could get his personal shit that he has on private and never wanted another living soul to see, I mean anything, okay? I have private shit on my Facebook page from a long time ago. You know, not any type of incriminating private shit, but still, it's like, fuck. Messed up. This is messed up. This is big time. This is freak me out messed up. I want to know what Joe has to say. How much you want to make a bet? I told you, he believes that weird shit's happening in this world anyway. He's not even going to be surprised. He's going to be like, just don't, you shouldn't be a part of Facebook, Lawrence. What's he going to say? Probably. And he talks about the goddess Sophia, the Gnostics believe in the goddess Sophia, and she's making her presence known. One of the things he says is, how come suddenly Winona Ryder is spelling her name differently? Just spelled it a certain way over the years, and suddenly, he gave me that as an example, suddenly it's different. I guess you can look this shit up. I guess people who breathe in all freaky shit are gonna, if they find out about this Facebook thing that happened to me today, oh yeah, today's Friday the 13th, isn't it? Yeah, happened to me today on Friday the 13th, 2018. If people might have a field day. They might think it's an indication of whatever. It happened to me today, but I hadn't looked at Facebook recently, so it's not that it necessarily happened today. It might have happened yesterday, it might have happened the day before. I'm not a Facebook user per se that I go on it all the time. Basically, I go on it only when I want to link a story to my Facebook page. You know, I want to share a story that you know, I feel compelled to share. Like this poor 16-year-old calls 911 twice and gets crushed and pleading, help, I'm going to die. I tell my mom I love her. The police, inadequate in that Ohio town or city or whatever, the 911 dispatcher should be fucking fired, should be held responsible partially for this poor kid's horrific death. Death by folding car seat in his van. I mean, that's just sick. He didn't die right away. He died horrifically. His father found his fucking body 6 hours later. And he had given his fucking location, and the dispatcher must have treated it like a prank, and the police can't find him because the dispatcher didn't clearly say. They probably looked around because people was like, well, how many gold Honda vans, how many could there be in the school parking lot? And oh, they dropped the ball so badly. these people, this family, it's not going to bring their kid back, but they're going to be fucking multi-millionaires, and they fucking deserve to be because of the incompetency of both the 911 dispatcher and the fucking cops.